as long as someone's going to accept me for just who I say I am, then that's enough for me.
So to tell you a little bit about Mermaids, we've been going since around 1995, 1996, and it originally started with a group of parents sitting around the table together and saying, the system's failing my trans young person and I don't know what to do. It's a charity that tries to make a difference to trans youth lives and to support their families and them to achieve, to feel heard, to see and to be validated. Mango, it's a group of trans advocates. We have currently 40 trans young people aged between 16 and 21, speaking to media, writing their own blog pieces, actually meeting decision makers, even high up as parliamentary level, to say this is what it's like to be a trans young person today and this is what we need to make our lives easier and happier.
Especially neurodivergent trans youth, which are very kind of hard to find in the wild, let's say. So it's a lot easier to sort of have this network and you can reach out to people, get advice, actually work out how to navigate the world as a trans person to access the help and support you need.
And we've always been here and we're still here and getting more visible. We don't want to be ignored. We want a voice. You want a voice, not my voice. I've got an old voice, you've got a young voice. Whatever the voice is, we've got it, we're here, we're not going anywhere. As a much older trans person than the rest of you, it's really nice to learn from younger trans people.
I think like advice for like a younger me or like other young trans people would be, give it time. You don't need to figure it out now. Trans is so wide. Don't limit yourself now. If you think you're trans, explore that. Don't just go, okay, I'm trans, I'm a trans man now, that's it. That's going to be my singular identity for the rest of my life. Because you're not trapped, and you're not trapped in the binary. It really does change, and you need to sort of be patient with yourself and sort of figure out what works for you and who you are, and that might take years, but it's a journey that you need to go on.
I think it's important to see trans joy in the media because I want to be able to watch something and laugh and de-stress from everything. And being able to see someone who is like me experience those things, and I get to kind of experience it too through that show.
And for me, when I think about, you know, what corporations could do, what businesses could do, what could that help to kind of trans people, I think it's actually following through on what you've promised. I think so often you go to Pride and there's 1,000,001 businesses all lined up with their flags. If you ask them actually what do you do to support that particular marginalised community, they can't tell you. They just want the pink pound or whatever it might be. They want to be seen to be doing the right thing or be on the right side of history. I think my advice for anyone who wanted to know more about trans lives is take responsibility for your own education. We are not here to educate you. We are not here to answer all of your questions. If you do want to know, go on that journey, learn, and if you want to speak to trans people, there are plenty of ways in which you can do it respectfully.
Sadly, in the media, bad news sells more than good, and you're going to get more clicks with a negative article, which it sucks because it means that you're not seeing all of those joyous parts. Yeah. Yeah. It's an amazing cane, made by an amazing company and custom made to me, so it's perfect. You do get a lot of stares. 1, why are you walking around with a pink cane? 2, why are you walking around with a cane at all? But I think most of the stares that I get at this point are positive.
Reclaiming pink is learning that, okay, society's taught me pink is it's feminine, but it's not. And sort of flipping those stereotypes on their heads and sort of challenging those societal norms.
I think it's brilliant that companies like Bleecker have done this milkshake.
Like, with this milkshake, Bleecker can't hide behind the fact that they're supporting trans people, and it's nice to know that there's the visibility, but also the support for the charities which are doing so much to help.